You thought for a while you were gluten intolerant, but that seems to not be the case.
Yes, I can eat wheat. No, I cannot eat dairy. There we go. The problem has been solved. So my stomach would be like upsetty spaghetti.
And you attributed that to gluten.
Well, because I went to the doctor and I had a whole like food allergy thing done, and when the results came back, the doctor was like, "Oh, you have a gluten intolerance." And then like a year later, after eating gluten-free for a year,
Which you were not happy about.
I wasn't.
You like gluten.
I wasn't happy about that. So after doing that for like a year, I actually looked at the medical results, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I was like a 0.5.
You finally noticed that you were categorized as minor intolerant.
Yeah, it could be attributed to a rounding error. It was very, very small. I'm basically not allergic to gluten at all. So, no, I am not allergic to gluten. I can have gluten.
And you can have beer.
I don't know what it is specifically about beer. I don't like beer.
Okay.
I don't like drinking it. Beer does still make me not feel good. Maybe it's just like the hops or something.
Maybe
it's every single time I've had a beer, someone has handed me an IPA, which are the most disgusting beers on the planet.
Personal preference.
So I thought it was the carbonation that was upsetting my stomach. And I had tried basically avoiding like anything with carbonation in it. I thought that's what it was that was upsetting my stomach. And then I had some meals and my stomach was still upset, even though I hadn't had anything with carbonation in it. And I was like, I don't understand what's happening here.
Stupid body, you like food.
I thought, maybe I should try taking Lactaid with food. I wonder if that would help.
I don't think you might be lactose intolerant.
I mean, the doctor did say that I was lactose intolerant, but I was just like... Because the way he said it implied that it was more the gluten intolerance and less the lactose intolerance. As it turns out, the lactose intolerance should have been the thing that he was specifically saying, yeah, you need to do something about this. Because, yeah, taking Lactaid basically just fixes everything.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I straight up cannot handle dairy, apparently.
Okay. That makes sense. There's like a significant portion of people that can't process milk.
I took Lactaid when I had a meal, and basically nothing happened afterwards. It was just like, yep, this is what's supposed to happen. Your body's just supposed to process food normally.
Hooray!
You're not supposed to have to go into the bathroom within 10 minutes of eating food and shit your brains out.
Maybe I should consider taking Lactaid, because sometimes I'll eat an entire pizza and not feel afterward, and it's gotta be the milk and cheese. That's definitely the issue.
It also could be the fact that you ate an entire pizza.
What, people aren't supposed to be able to do that?
You had your gallbladder removed. Why are you eating an entire pizza?
Gee, I wonder why I had to have my gallbladder removed.
Yeah, I wonder. It was kind of funny because when I got Lactaid, I realized that it just like almost every single meal I was eating had some level of dairy in it. And I was just like, why am I on the try not to eat dairy challenge level impossible? Why is that what I'm doing now? Why does every single thing have dairy in it? I went on a trip recently, and while I was on this trip, they had one of the stores I stopped at had, nobody's going to remember this. They used to deliver milk to your house. There used to be a milkman that would bring milk to your house every day.
In glass bottles,
and
right?
they would bring it in glass bottles, yeah. The milk arrives in glass bottles like that at the store. And I was like, oh man, I want to get some of this chocolate milk because it's been forever since I had chocolate milk. And so I took the chocolate milk and I took Lactaid and I drank like 2 glasses, I think. And I took like enough Lactaid to do that. But apparently my body did not think it was enough Lactaid. My body was very, very not happy. So that, yes, there are things that apparently even Lactaid will not solve. But it's like,
maybe you should just take more Lactaid.
I kind of feel like at that point that was like putting on one of those like fireproof suits, the silver reflective spaceman suits, and then walking directly into a furnace and just being like, why am I still getting burned? I don't understand. I don't know if there's enough Lactaid that could solve chugging a bunch of milk.
Maybe.
It's just, I was so excited. That I found a way that I can actually consume dairy and not die.
It's supposed to help you process milk, not do it for you.
Yeah, I didn't set up a milk still inside my stomach. I can't eat dairy unless I take Lactaid, and then I can eat dairy.
You say this with conviction, but you also said that you were gluten intolerant with conviction until it was disproven. So maybe 3 months from now, you'll come in and say, it wasn't the lactose, it was the sugar content, the salt.
I have no idea. I hope not. I hope I finally figure that out. But I have no idea because my body is a bastard and hates me and wants me to die.
Well, I'm glad you found something that helps you process food, and I should probably consider taking it myself, because that might help me. It's not like there's adverse effects for taking It's not like you're dry firing a pistol or anything.
I don't think so. And, like, to be fair, you can dry fire pistols. It just depends on what kind of handgun it is.
You understand my point, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drink Lactaid, and the Lactaid's not going to be in my
No,
stomach.
they're little pills.
Oh.
You take one when you take your first bite of dairy. And then I guess if you're like eating dairy for more than like 30 minutes, you're supposed to take more of it or something. But I don't know.
So it's not a thing you can wake up and take your Lactaid in the morning and be set for the rest of the day.
No, you take it while you're eating food, which means that you have to bring some with you if you're going somewhere and you're going to have dairy. But like, whatever, it's fine. It's not really a big deal. I carry a bag with me everywhere anyway, so I just put some in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am allowed to have wheat. I technically should not have cheese, but like, I'm not going to stop eating cheese.
No, it's everywhere. It's tasty.
like cheese too much. Cheese is really good.
Are you free of dietary restrictions then? Can you have whatever you want?
Basically, as long as I take Lactaid.
All right.
I mean, there's still dietary restrictions, like I can't eat arsenic. Radium is probably not good for me. The doctor said I shouldn't eat radium.
What does he know? What a quack.
I am not allowed to go to that cave in Germany where there's just radon that's leaching out of the walls, and you go there for radon therapy.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's been there for a very long time. I don't know why you would do that.
Radon cave.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that, but it has very high concentrations of radon. It's been there since like the 1800s, and I wouldn't really think that Germany would be the kind of country that would be like, yes, but tradition.
They were just burying their nuclear waste, and now there's a bunch of radon leaching out.
No, radon just leaches out of rocks. It just comes out of like rocks and stuff. That's why if you have a basement, you're supposed to get a radon test done, because radon can just come out of the soil.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm learning about radiation today.
It is a radioactive noble gas and is colorless and odorless.
Oh, so it's not radiation.
I mean, it is still radioactive. It's
a radioactive element of the periodic table.
Yes.
What number is it?
68. No, 86. I'm sorry, it's 86.
So if you absorb too much radon, you get 86'd.
I think you get lung cancer. So, yes.
Yeah. I had a coworker that got lung cancer, and it was very frustrating for him because so many people just assume that if you have lung cancer, you got it because you smoked or cigars or something. It's like, I never did any of that. Sometimes people just get lung cancer, and it's not their fault.
Yeah.
Didn't even go into the radon cave. So the bottom line is you can have milk and cheese now, and that's...
Yes, I can have milk and cheese again. Thank you, John Lactaid, for the invention of your miracle drug that is Lactaid.
That was not his last name.
John Lactaid, the brother of Louis Pasteur, the inventor of pasteurization. It is funny to me how so many of these things are like, what if we heated the milk?
Yeah. Turns out if you heat the milk, it makes it super healthy.
Pasteurization was invented only 43 years before the first time an airplane flew.
Mm-hmm.
So from 43 years, we went from, hey, what if we heated the milk to make it not kill people? Let me clarify. If you drink unpasteurized milk, it will not kill you.
It might not kill you.
Milk lasts longer if it's pasteurized.
If you don't pasteurize your milk before you drink it, you still can get sick, yes.
Have you ever had ultra high temperature milk or like ultra pasteurized milk?
I've not, no. Do they boil the taste out of it?
I don't know what they specifically do, but when I was in Iraq, they had UHT milk, like ultra high temperature milk, and it was basically milk that was in little like juice box containers.
Huh.
And you could just leave it sitting on a shelf, like as long as it was sealed, you could just leave it sitting for like weeks without being refrigerated, and it was still fine. It didn't taste great, though. It's like, it's fine on cereal, but beyond that, it did not taste good.
Gotcha. Have you ever had raw milk?
No, I have not.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never had milk directly from a cow.
You don't have to suck it straight from the teat.
My mom grew up on a farm, and she would talk about how they would have the cows, and sometimes you would go out there to milk the cows, and then the barn cats would come up and be like, "Meow," and you would have to like spray it at the cat. Why do the cow milking stools have 3 legs?
Do tell.
Because if they had 2 legs, they'd fall over.
Yup.
I like cows. I think cows are neat. I think they're fun. I saw a video the other day of a cow that was apparently very bloated because of gas.
Yeah.
And the farmer goes up to the cow and basically takes a big fuck off needle and punches a tiny hole in the cow's side. And you can hear the gas go like... like it's a balloon. And the cow looks so miserable because it's just laying on the ground. It's so sad. And he like does that to the cow. And after like 30 seconds, it just hops up and just starts walking away happy as a clam.
All right.
Just like, okay.
Don't go around randomly puncturing cows.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Leave the cows alone. They're fine. They don't need you to do that to them. They don't need you to attempt to give them a pneumothorax decompression. They don't need it.
Of course, you know the name right off the top of your head.
It's because I have several. I have several medical kits, and all of them include a needle.
I'm just imagining you going through all those different medical cards you got from the army. Burns to the shoulder, shot to the foot, and then like one of them is just a cow.
Bloated cow. You have been turned into a bloated cow. It's tension pneumothorax is the name of it.
This is your combat wound. A witch has turned you into a cow.
A witch has turned you into a cow. Is this awesome? Yes or no? Yeah, I carry several of those. I remember where you're supposed to do it. I've done it in training several times.
The human body is so resilient. If you remove one of the lungs, the other one will expand to try and take up the empty space. Like, your body's very adaptable. And yet, at the same time, you could just have an aneurysm spontaneously and that's it.
Yeah. You know, your body can just be like, hey, I made a blood clot in your leg. Why would you do that? I don't know, because I thought it'd be funny. Oh, shit, it's going towards your heart. Hey, you better stop it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, don't go trying to give the pneumothorax decompression to cows. They don't need that.
Okay, I was going to, but at your advice, I'll stop. Also,
cow tipping isn't real. That is a made-up thing that farm kids came up with to try to fool city kids when they would come into town. You can't, I mean, I'm sure, yes, if you are big beefus, you can run out there and just push a cow over, but it's gonna get up. It's not like it's gonna fall over and then just continue. It's not gonna fall over and just be like, meow, 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 the entire time it's laying on its side. And they don't really sleep. They do sleep, but they don't sleep like that.
Cow tipping is not real.
It's not a thing. Welcome to Zach's farm wisdom. Sheep are born looking for two things: a hole in the fence and a place to die. This has been Zach's farm wisdom. I really do feel like sheep just kind of want to die, which is a bummer because they're adorable. But like I feel like they just want to not be alive anymore. I remember going to a fair at one point, and when all the shows were over, when everybody had gotten all their prizes and everything, they shear all the sheep. The thing they had is they had this platform that the sheep would stand on, and there was a big post that stuck up out of the end of it that had a Y. And you put the sheep's head in it, and then it had a chain that you put over it, so that it can't run away while you're trying to shear it.
Makes sense.
And I think maybe they should have thought about how that was set up, because the guy, he picked up the sheep, he put the sheep on the platform, put the chain over it, and then the sheep just immediately hopped and tried to jump off and hang itself. The moment he turned around, the sheep's like, ah! And the farmer hears the sheep go like, ah! So he turns back around and goes, no, god damn it, picks the sheep up, sets it back down on the platform, turns around to grab the shear, and the sheep goes, ah! And just tries to do it again. And I'm just like, why is that sheep doing that? He's just like, they're dumb like that. I don't know. And my next thought, and I didn't say this to him, but my next thought was, maybe you should have just put it on level ground so the sheep can't hang itself on the thing. It's just a thought.
Yeah.
There's another video. This video kind of makes me sad. It's a guy, and he rescues a sheep that's like caught in a fence. He spends like an absurd amount of time during a storm rescuing the sheep, gets the sheep out. The sheep takes 3 steps and then just jumps off the cliff, and it's just like, why did I spend all this time trying to save this stupid fucking sheep?
They're not kept because they're smart. They're kept because they provide wool.
And meat.
You're hungry for lamb chops.
I know lamb chops are supposed to be better. I feel bad.
Why is that?
Because it's a lamb. It's a baby sheep.
Oh,
I feel the same way about that I do about veal.
Yeah, in my mind, lamb and sheep mean the same thing.
No, mutton is sheep. Lamb is lamb.
Gotcha.
Yeah.